Hey everybody, I hope everybody is doing well. I thought that I would get a little closer, take some time to review it's a little too close. There we go. Hope you can still hear me. To review the For Colored Girls movie. I did review the film on the website IamDomo.com already, but I thought that I would share some of my some other feelings that I had about just the film in general. I guess when I left the film, I know it's an adaptation of a play, but I can't help but, like something's in the corner of my mouth. I can't help but be, sensitive to the fact that anything that is out there in pop culture can certainly be taken to an extreme, and I can't help but to think that somebody might see this film and they might somehow feel that all black men are somehow HIV positive on the down low, rapists, married men who cheat on their wives, people with mental disabilities that would throw their children out of the window. We certainly know that this is a fictitious, all the characters are fictitious characters, but I think there's enough out there in popular culture to confirm some of these stereotypes and some of these images of black men that I think we have to be conscious of that. So I think that the film is great. I applaud since the film was great, I enjoyed it. I certainly applaud the craft and the work that was put into the film, and even the original play. But I think we certainly have to do a better job, especially those of us who make films or write plays or what have you. We have to do a better job of showing a well-rounded presentation of what what and who black men are. And I think that even if statistics show that black men are doing other things, I think that perhaps more positive images of black men in movies and film and popular culture will encourage young men, and I think there's certainly an absence of that. And I think that those with the influence and those with the power to sort of shape and form popular culture should definitely take that into consideration. And I would say that, I think it's all of our responsibilities, but it's most certainly those who represent our community. It's certainly your responsibility to do that too. And it's hard to be a black man, and I'm not saying that I'm not going to suggest that it's any more harder to be a man of a different race or culture, ethnicity, or background. But I think that with films like this and images like this, some people do not. It's not as easy for them to separate reality from fiction. And I think that some people will see this, and I think those good black men, or those men who do not represent any of those stereotypes, will have to work twice as hard to sort of unravel some of these images. That's what the film made me think about. And I think, aside from that, I think that's really what I want to say about that. I think I've reviewed the film on the website. curious to know what all of you think about the way black men were portrayed. And I know that, again, I want to reiterate that I do understand that it's an adaptation of a play. I understand that it's a fictional movie. I understand all that, so no one needs to remind me of that. But I guess I'm just thinking about how earlier in the week I was reading and watching a video of someone, I think in the South, that was running for political office, and they were talking about the strength. It was a white guy. He was talking about the strength of black women and their role in society, and he opened with that, but I think that he sort of he finished off by saying that it appears to him that black men are not interested in being or holding legal jobs, in a sense. You know, they're interested in being drug dealers, because being a drug dealer is more of a lucrative profession than having a job. Just thinking about that, and you know, like the images that are created, and I think it's certainly our individual responsibilities, and we can't say that. Certainly, no, I don't expect a movie director or producer or playwright to do the job that I'm supposed to do as an African American man, making sure that people don't buy into these stereotypes. But certainly, it is my responsibility to be, I don't know, I got off because somebody walked past me. But anyway, my whole point is that we need to guard our image better. And if we're going to call some of these images in popular culture our reality, then we need to make sure that those men who are being faithful to their wives, who are being good parents to their children, who are not, who are heterosexual and not having homosexual down low lifestyles and cheating on their wife, so on and so forth, we need to better embrace them and better celebrate them, just as much as we promote the opposite. And that's some thoughts that I had after watching the movie.